guys, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen, and I'm here with the Season 1 finale of My Little Pony vlogs. Today, I'm doing my Season 1 overview, which is basically my thoughts on the first season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So what do I think about the first season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? I'll definitely agree with a lot of people what they say. It's definitely the most girly of the 4 seasons. Think about it, guys. The first season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was more geared towards little girls than it was the audience that it is now. I mean, the later seasons are more geared towards a family audience and does a lot of pop cultural references in more ways than one. This season really didn't do that all that much. They really didn't do a lot of references or anything like that, and there wasn't really a fan base that they can exploit jokes and stuff like that. That kind of stuff happened in Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. So this one was kind of like, it had to like find a way to intrigue people. Now, the thing is, yes, it is the most girly of the seasons, but I also feel like that some of the episodes are also the most well written. There are some really good episodes in Season 1 that still hold up in comparison to the later seasons. I mean, Suited for Success is one of them. That's really good. I mean, the only episode that topped it was Rarity Takes Manhattan. Another episode that held up in my eyes when it came to episodes was Fall Weather Friends. I mean, that was the episode that made me into a brony. I still haven't seen an episode in that style that worked in a way. And that's really about it when it comes to episodes, because many of the episodes of Season 1 held up in today's standards and still holds up in today's standards. Now, there are a couple of problems I have with Season 1. That is true. Here are the thing. Season 1 was not the best season of them all. It was actually very middle of the road. I could say like Season 1 was probably middle of the road. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It could have used a lot of improvement. And one of these improvements was definitely Twilight. I felt like Twilight was shoehorned into every episode because, she had to write a letter to Celestia after every episode, basically. And I feel like that some episodes she didn't really need to be there. Like a good example of an episode that she didn't have to be in was Stairmaster. That was an episode that should have just had the Cutie Mark Crusaders, Fluttershy, and Rarity. Instead, Twilight was shoehorned in, basically, and just for her to write a letter. Like, didn't Celestia say to write letters of lessons that you learned? And yes, she wrote a letter basically... Oh my god, the freaking recording is fucking up. Okay, the recording's fine now. But get me, like, aren't you supposed to write letters of what you learned, Twilight, not what your friends learned? I mean, how does that work that she wrote a letter about what Fluttershy learned instead of what she learned? I mean, that's cheating. That's cheating. Because she didn't learn that lesson. She didn't learn not to bite off more than you could chew. Fluttershy learned that lesson. Another episode that I feel like she was shoehorned into was Showstoppers. That was another episode where I feel like she didn't need to be there. And one other episode that I really feel like she didn't need to be there was, damn it, I forgot the episode. But you get what I mean. There are a bunch of episodes in Season 1 where she did not have to be there, and yes, she was, just so she could write a friendship letter at the end of the episode. And I was just like, she doesn't have to be in all of these episodes. This is why I like Season 2, because it's so open that anybody of the main 6 can write a letter, not just Twilight. And that makes more sense because Twilight can't be the only one learning these lessons. It's like me, like, I can't be the only one learning lessons. Everybody has to learn a lesson here and there. Everybody has to learn something new. So having just Twilight write these lessons and learn these lessons is kind of weird. I know that the other characters did learn lessons throughout the season, but it was Twilight who was basically writing the letters and sending them to Princess Celestia. So really, it kind of bugged me that she was shoehorned into every episode. The second thing I could say about this first season was structure. The later seasons had a good structure when it came to episodes, and it also had good continuity. The first season did not in most cases. The first season did not have a good structure or good continuity. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't, where it is now. But then again, this is to be expected since this is the first season of My Little Pony. I mean, think about it. Every show's first season takes a bit of work to get the structure down pat. Hell, even The Walking Dead had a few problems with structure at the beginning before they finally got it right. A lot of shows have problems with structure at the beginning and format. it just takes time for them to get into it. So I really can't penalize the first season for that. But it did take them a bit before they finally learned the structure and the idea of where they were going to take this series. Other than that, there really isn't a lot of other problems with this season. Season 1 held up really well in my eyes, and I still feel like the episodes hold up really well. The animation's still good. The songs are meh, at least a good chunk of them. The only ones that still stuck with me was Winter Wrap-Up and stuff like that. And, this was the season that basically kick-started the Brony fandom. Think about it. This was the season that started the Brony fandom, basically. And now we have Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. So, pretty much, we owe a lot to this season. So, in my eyes, this season is, it's not great, but it's not bad. Now, I normally don't score episodes, but I'm going to be rating this season. And for this season, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. The reason why I'm going to give Season 1 a 3 out of 5 was because while it's not the best season out there, it's definitely not the worst season out there. There are worse seasons than Season 1. But that's another story for another day because, well, guys, I'm going to be continuing these My Little Pony vlogs. Yes, I will be doing My Little Pony vlogs of Season 2 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. But I'm going to take a break from them for a while. So I'm probably going to stop doing these, and I'll probably start them back up in late May. Or if you really want me to get to work on them now, I will. Just leave a comment below letting me know. So, guys, that's it. This is my Season 1 overview of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 1. I like the season, but it could have been a lot better. That's why I gave it a 3 out of 5. So anyways, guys, till next time, I'm Keen47 aka Wolfkeen, and I'll see you all for Season 2 of my Little Pony vlogs. Till next time, guys, take care.